Hey everyone, welcome to Plants and Politics. I have an update to share about one of Trump's Capitol insurrectionists. It's time for an episode of Where Are They Now?
Matthew Bledsoe was arrested.
Patrick Montgomery was in court.
Jonathan Manapa will stay in federal custody.
No, I don't take responsibility at all.
So in the third January 6th trial so far, 38-year-old Dustin Thompson was found guilty of all crimes related to his actions at the Capitol. So the Department of Justice has won 3 out of 3 when the defendants opt for a jury of their peers. And once again, we're reminded that some of these judges are just far too lenient. You know, the American people take this issue much more seriously than some of them do. So here's the deal in regard to Thompson. Thompson, as I recently shared, attempted to call Donald Trump and his minions as witnesses in his case. The judge refused to allow that, however, and Thompson's 4-day trial began last week. Thompson was seen in photos and on video inside the Capitol, and he was within the restricted area outside the building with his friend Robert Lyon. And he was accused of attempting to snag a coat rack and a bottle of bourbon from one of the Capitol offices. I get the booze, but what's up with the coat rack? Right? What an odd thing to steal. It's just so weird. Anyway, in court, Thompson and his attorney tried to place the onus on Trump and his fellow election fraud deniers. Thompson told the jury that he was trying to gain Trump's respect and, quote, "If the president is giving you almost an order to do something, I felt obligated to do that." But the prosecutor said, you don't have to choose. He was giving instructions to the jury. He was saying, you don't have to choose between Donald Trump's guilt and Thompson's guilt. And he reminded them that Trump was not the one who was on trial. And this was really key in their decision, I think, because the prosecutor got Thompson under oath to admit that he knew he was breaking the law when he entered the Capitol. So after deliberating for only 3 hours, the jury found Thompson guilty on all 6 of his charges, which were obstructing an official proceeding and aiding and abetting in that crime, theft of government property and aiding and abetting in that crime, entering a restricted building or grounds, disorderly conduct in a restricted building or grounds, disorderly conduct in a Capitol building, and parading or demonstrating in a Capitol. Now, the obstruction charge is the felony that carries a maximum potential sentence of up to 20 years in prison and then up to $250,000 in fines. Right about now, I would say Thompson is probably wishing that he had taken a plea deal. His friend Robert Lyon did so earlier this year. Regrets, I've had a few. Anyway, here's what I'm wondering. Everyone keeps talking about how these sentences and these convictions might change the calculus of the defendants, right? They keep saying, well, people are seeing, these defendants are seeing these guilty verdicts, but yet then they're seeing these other judges giving them slaps on the wrist, and that's going to change how the defendants move forward, what calculus they use to determine if they're going to take a plea deal or if they're going to go to trial or a bench trial or what have you. What I want to know is when or how it might change the calculus of the prosecutors. Why aren't they all pushing for their cases to go to trial? Given the results we've seen, that's what they should be doing. Instead, they're offering these weak-ass plea deals that inevitably end up with a Netflix and chill slap on the wrist. They need to use these 3 wins as leverage over the January 6th defendants. Now, do I think they will? No, hell no. They're acting like waiters and waitresses taking orders. They should be issuing orders and enforcing the law. It's pathetic. Anyway, no word yet as to when Thompson will be sentenced, but I will definitely let you guys know when I hear more on that. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching and listening. Take care. I'll talk with you soon.